Hey, everybody. I hope I spelled occasion right. OCC. Did I spell occasion right? Is this how you spell occasion? I have to look it up. This is our goal, to learn how to make photo tiles for any occasion. 2 S's. Let me look it up. The girl can't spell. OCCAS. Occasion. It's 1 S. Oh, I did. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is our goal. Hey, everybody. I'm in my hat era. And this red is giving me all the things, y'all. Like, I'm legit in my hat era. Hey, Up Designs and Lakeisha and Karen and Katrina and Valerie and Danny, Lady Bear, Kimmy, Marilyn. Thank you for being here. Nisha's Custom Creations, Naomi, Michelle, Meredith, Coca-Cola 30, Mary Brown, Addie G, Michelle versus Kells, Porgy, Chris, not doing on the keyboard, Marlene, Lolita, Beverly, Fern, Angelia, D. Smith, Brandy. Brandy, you better be doing the thing. Ruth, Bobby Laveau, Angelia, Brenda, Blue Land, Carol Coleman again. Hey, Louise McLean. Hello, everyone. Stephanie. Hey, everybody. So this is our goal, you guys. And I already made one of the photo tiles, but I want to say this before we get into the things, into all the things. If I missed anyone, Kendra and Jess. Hey, Cunning Creations, Nicole. Hey, Willette. That's my auntie right here. Meredith, you know what shirt this is? You know this is my chicken shirt. You know this is my stop. This is my chicken shirt that I made the other day. Hey. Hey, Cheryl, Elevate, Keisha Ross, Sandra, Linda, in the bushes. Okay, hey, Kristen, Decrafted KG, your hat press arrived. That's awesome. So, y'all, I'm going to be live Friday. I haven't figured out what time just yet. Demonstrating how to use these templates with the hat press. And I am going to go ahead and open my Cricut hat press. I've only had it for 2 years. Don't worry about it if I had it for 2 years. Worry about if you had yours for 2 years. But before we get into the things, y'all, I do want to make sure y'all know. Thank you. Hey, Eve. I do want to make sure y'all know that these tiles, these glass tiles. So this is the one I made today. And I'm going to show you how I did it. So, of course, I made one, with Miles pictures on it because we're in our graduation era. I made this one in Leonardo Design Studio. This is the one I made previously with your sponsor. Okay. And I did this with my Cricut because I know somebody's going to say, can you use me in the Cricut? Yes, you can. I have. This was done with my Cricut a long time ago, maybe 3 years now. It's been a long time. I haven't. Meredith, I'm going to send Peter tomorrow. Thank you, Chris. He won't let me be great, Patrice. He will not let me be great. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. If you didn't remember to like the video, please go ahead and do that now. Y'all, please hear me when I say this. These tiles are $2.17 right now at Lowe's. Now, y'all know when I tell you something, if y'all don't get it, people get the stuff. $2.17. I bought a 5-pack and I was so proud of myself because I literally only bought 5. Only 5 of those, but don't worry about if I bought some of the other I got a 5-pack. These were $2.17. $2.17. Let me see what y'all are saying. At Lowe's. You cannot beat that. You cannot. I've never seen them this cheap. So I know a lot of people like to make those Mother's Day towels, with the longer ones like this. Y'all know that I make a lot of those. The ones that look like this. These were even on sale. And yes, I bought some. The ones that look like this. These were $2 and let's see. Oh, $3.14. That's not bad. I did. That's not bad. That's not a bad price. $3.14. I don't have the link below for these, but you can take a picture because what I like to do, and this is just me, you don't have to do it this way, but I like to order mine online and then they'll just have them ready for you when you get there to the store. So if you want to take a picture, take a screenshot of this so you can get the SKU and go get them. Yeah. They know. And then they'll say, I waited, and then they run out. So y'all know I've done these multiple ways, right? I've done it with Mom. I did it with Peter and I, like just our names. And you can add felt to the back, if you don't want the rough look. But, it's a lot of different ways to do them. I've done it on the bigger tiles, but there are so many ways to do this. I did make this. I'm pretty sure I did this in Leonardo Design Studio, I think last year. But yeah, there's already a tutorial. Okay. But please, y'all, look, I only got 5. I got 5 of these and I got 5 of the other ones. See? I got 5 and 5. Okay. All right. So let me hold it up one more time. Okay, Donzel. The SKU for the smaller ones is linked below. The SKU for the smaller ones is linked below, but I'll hold it up again. Let me just hold this up for a minute so everyone can get this one. But I'm happy to see y'all. I haven't been live since so good. This last time? Last time. All right. So this is for, these are 2x12. Let me look. It's like 3x12. On the shelf, they say 3x12, but it's not really 12 inches. It's like 11.8, something like that. It's not full 12 inches. So see, it's like 11.8. Okay. These were $3 and something. Just say $3 and some change because I don't know how much they cost near you, but that's not the normal price. And these, the smaller ones, I'm gonna hold it up. The smaller ones were $2.17. So that's the one I did today just to practice, and that's the back. So if you don't order online, like if you just decide, I don't want to order online, I want to go, walk in and walk around the store, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That doesn't impact my life in any way, right? If that's what you want to do, you do your thing. But these are near the bathroom tiles and the wall tiles. Let me show you. Now, I did post the video in my Facebook group so they could see what they look like. Let me show you. So I'll show it. Let me see if I can turn it up. the photo towels, and I'm at Lowe's. These are $2.17, and you can get them in a 5-pack. Look at this. So of course I'll just get a 5-pack of these, and if you are in your mom towel era, you can get the. My phone cut off because I got a phone call while I was recording. Patrice, I was gonna go on during the day. I was gonna go on during the day, not at night. Lowe's, okay? All right, y'all got that? So if you're crafting along with me today, right now, I'm using this size. This size is 4 by, I'll say it's 3.75 by 7.75. That's the size I put into the template. That's what I do. Hey, Vilda. Hey, Miss Victoria. So, but on the shelf, they say 4 by 8. They're not really 4 by 8. They're not. Look at this. See that? It's not really 4. Okay, so I think it's important to know that it's not really 4, because if you go into Leonardo Design Studio or Cricut Design Space and you make a template that's 4 by 8, then the template is, and you try to make your design match that, then your design is going to be bigger than a tile. So in my opinion, 3.75 by 7.75 is a fair size. Okay, y'all got that? Got that? Yeah, that's exactly right. Okay, so in terms of materials, I'm talking about materials first. You need the tile if you're doing these exact ones. I'm using the smaller ones. I also use this sticker paper. Y'all know, if you've been with me, this is the sticker paper I like. It is linked below already. It's this one is for regular inkjet printers. This has nothing to do with sublimation. This is for inkjet printers only. I like this paper because it's super thin, and as soon as it comes out of the printer, the ink is already dry. So I'm not worried about the ink smearing. I'm not worried about having ink on my fingers or ink going all over the paper. I'm not worried about any of that. Okay, so this is the paper that I use. It is linked below. They do have this in a matte version. In my opinion, when you use the matte version, I didn't like the way my pictures look with the matte version. I didn't, but you might. Okay, you're gonna need this. Now, this is I'm not gonna say in my opinion anymore. Y'all know everything I'm about to say is my opinion. The coating that I put on top of mine. So on top of here, there is a clear coating. I use Oracal. I call it Oracal transparent vinyl. I like to use that because it protects the picture from any smudging. It helps me to transfer the picture from the mat to the tile. So I like to use this, and it is linked below the video. Let me also say, this stuff sells out very fast. So I already bought a lot of it. I'm not worried about y'all buying it because I already bought as much as I need. This stuff right here is called Oracal transparent vinyl. It comes in a roll like this. You can also get it in sheets. You can get it in multiple ways. And it looks like white vinyl, but it's not. It's actually clear vinyl. So it looks like this. And if I peel it back, I used to use these when I did my photo keychains. Let me show you. So like this. See this? It's vinyl, but it's clear. Okay. All right. You don't have to use this because, I mean, if you're putting your glass tile somewhere that you know is going to be protected and nothing is going to happen to it, you don't ever have to use this. But this is It has a 5-year outdoor durability. It's permanent adhesive. It's good for decals, mugs, tumblers, car decals, mailboxes. You can cut it with Cricut, Silhouette, Graph Tech, all craft cutters. So I like this. I have a lot of it. I have rolls and rolls of it. I'm not embarrassed to say that. Okay. Can you use that to make a window decal? I'm sure you can. Dorinda, I only use this to cover my photos. Okay, that's what I use it for. I use it to cover, like, for making photo keychains, or when I'm making these glass tiles, or even when I make the mom tiles. I always put this on top, especially when I'm shipping, because I don't want it to get scratched up or anything like that. Okay. All right. So this stuff, and it sells out fast. And then last but not least, these little, now you can get easels anywhere, but I like these little mini easels. They work perfectly for holding, the glass tiles. They come, like, I don't know, 25 in a pack, and to me they're really cheap and they're perfect. And if you plan on shipping these, like if you get an order, like I remember, I accepted an order to make 15 of these, and just putting the mini easel with the package, it was easy enough for me to do. Okay. Hey, Mary. Okay. No, Mary. No, Chris Brown. I got it from Amazon, and it is linked below already. It's already below the video. Okay. Not yet, Mary. He's right here waiting patiently. All right. In terms of materials, that's really it, besides my Juliet and the cutting mat. It normally sells out, Sean. It normally does sell out. So, I mean, take that how you want to take it. No pressure from me. I already got everything I need. Okay. I ain't worried about y'all. All right. Let me let y'all say hi to him. Do I keep freezing? I don't know. Am I freezing? I'm freezing. Oh man. Let me see. Hold on. Lord, stop down. Get down. Get down. Get down and stop. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix that. Hey, Miss Nene. Hey, Chris. Not freezing? Not on your end? I am. Hold on. Let me see if I can stop. Get down and stop. Um, Give me a second, y'all. Let me try to. How is this? How is this? Can y'all hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Hey, Dims. Can y'all hear me and see me? Look at God. You ready to say hi to the people? Come on, say hi to the people. Come on. Go on. Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. That's the people. That's the people. Go on. Okay. Okay, let me give him a treat. I'm gonna show y'all the new hats that I made. Y'all, I'm so like excited about them. Okay, he just got one. These are from Kadra Coleman. She was the one that had me going to Petco to pick up treats, and he howled in the store and embarrassed me for the rest of my life. Okay, because baby, he was howling. Okay, you think you know howling until you actually hear howling. And then you realize, oh, I don't really know howling like I thought I did. Y'all, I promise I'm in my hat era. Let me show y'all these hats. I'm excited about them. And then we're going to get into the things. I might give some hats away Friday when I go live. Not today. Maybe Friday. All right. Baby, he was howling. Okay, so I'm going to start with the rhinestone ones first because I haven't figured out the perfect color rhinestones to use with the camouflage hats. Those are my hardest ones, but I don't know. So this is Chosen. This is the one that was released today. Chosen. Y'all know I love red. Anything with red is gonna give me all the things. Some of y'all love purple like that. Some of y'all love blue like that. Some of y'all love green like that. I'm a red girl, right? Okay, so there's that one. This one is Blessed. You can barely see it, but it's black. Yeah, you could barely tell what that one says. This one is Strong. Red is your favorite too? So this is black outline, icy. I have it written down in my craft journal. This is Blessed with just the outline. I think this looks really good. This is Gold Orange AB at the bottom, and I forgot what I use at the top. This one, Blessed, you can kind of see it. I use Icy Candy Apple and Jet Black. And in terms of rhinestone hats, that's all of them except the one I have on. Chosen is your favorite. That's what Miss Victoria said. Chosen is her favorite also. This one is my favorite. This one is my favorite right here. This one. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I made one today with my cricket hat, and I used infusible ink. So this was from a box from a pattern that Keisha Ross sent me when y'all were in y'all sending cards to Delonda era that I think y'all planned that. I honestly feel like y'all like messaged each other and said, we're going to send cards to Delonda because she sent this to me. She sent me the infusible ink. I bought the hats when they were on sale on the Cricut website. So there's Worthy. I love this one. This one is Brick with Flock. I don't know if you can tell the flock on the inside. Eveline, they got your hat press one coming to you. Okay, I already showed this one. This one is Worthy. This template is coming out Friday. But I use pink glitter vinyl and white glitter vinyl for this one. Loved. This one is Brick and Flock. This one is Strong, Brick and Flock. And then Chosen. Get back. So I'll be giving out some of these Friday when I go live. You did, Diane? Thank you. I am, Meredith. Now, I know a lot of people are not into rhinestones, right? And I said in my Etsy shop, I have the files that are just the cut templates. And it's all 5 files, all of the SVGs, and it's $10 for the full bundle, which for you, it brings the price to $2 per file. So you get Worthy, Chosen, Loved, Blessed, and Strong, all 5 files that are just the cut templates. If you're not in your rhinestone era. However, semicolon, if you are in your rhinestone era and you purchase the rhinestone templates, it comes with the cut file. Okay. Okay. So just know that. Use gold stones. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try it. I wish I had magenta. I'm gonna try it though, Shay. Okay. It is a great price, Dimps, because on Etsy they might pay $10, but I don't get $10. Etsy is gonna take their cut. You know that. Okay. All right. So today, what I have decided to do as giveaways is some of those paper clips that I made yesterday when I used my Cricut because they came out so cute, and I want to use those as giveaways. Hold on. Uh-oh. Did I try whites? I didn't, Renee, but I might. I might. Deborah, why did you do that? It says that I said it, that it was in there. All right. So yesterday I used infusible ink and some of those big paper clips that I got from Amazon. And I just used, infusible ink to sublimate these. So this is the rainbow one. If you watched that video from yesterday, you noticed that the first time I pressed it, it didn't come out perfect. I am not a crafter who hides my mistakes. So somebody was like, oh, this makes me feel better about making mistakes. I don't hide my mistakes. I think it's better if you know that I make a mistake so you don't feel like, you have to be perfect. I have told y'all a billion, trillion, zillion, kajillion times that perfection is overrated. I feel that way. Okay. So this was the second time. This was the composition. Isn't that so cute? Oh my gosh. This one, of course, I'm keeping because that is me. Right. This one, red composition. This is the one I made into like the likeness of a pencil. So that's supposed to be like the lead, then the pencil, then the eraser. Isn't that so cute? This is infusible ink. If y'all didn't watch this video, this is infusible ink. This was the first time I pressed it. It wasn't perfect, but I wasn't taking that out of the video. This is also infusible ink. This was the first time I pressed the pencil when it didn't come out perfect. And then this was the first time I pressed the other one. It didn't come out perfect. All right. So we're going to do a giveaway, 2 giveaways of these first, and then we'll get into the craft. Okay. Amen, Evelyn. Amen. Amen to that. All right. All right. Let me share my screen. You do have to be in the United States. You do have to be in the United States. The word is clip. Okay. You have to be in the United States. Okay. All right. We will draw in a second. Good luck to everyone. Good luck to everyone. Good luck to everyone. Good luck to everyone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bobby Louvo. Bobby. All right, Bobby, which 2 do you want? Let me stop sharing for a second. Bobby, which 2 do you want? This is my email address, Bobby. That's my email address. Which 2 do you want? You just can't have the one with my name on it. The pencil and the red, okay? The pencil. I'm gonna give you the perfect one. It's fine. And the red. Okay, let's do one more time. Let's do one more. Bobby, sit this one out. Bobby, sit this one out. Stop. Let's do this. See? School. Bobby Duval. Bobby, am I saying your last name right? Okay. Open to United States residents only. Okay. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. U.S. residents. Jennifer Ricci. Jennifer Ricci. This is my email address. Bobby and Jennifer, you have 48 hours to claim your prize. You have 48 hours to claim your prize. Claiming your prize means you have emailed me. Stop. Your address. Claiming your prize means you have emailed me your address. Okay, let me stop sharing this. All right, that's my email address. Don't send it in Messenger. Don't send it in Facebook. Don't send it anywhere but right there. If you send it anywhere else, I will not see it intentionally. Okay. All right. Jennifer Ricci. These are the options. Let me leave this one out. You get 2. Hey, Marilis. Jennifer Ricci. The blue and the composition. This and this. Okay. I love the way you... All right, so we're getting ready to get started. Hopefully you have your craft journal and you are ready to either craft along with me or take notes along the way. Now, what I want to start with is the most important thing, and the thing that I think that sometimes people make this mistake. I'm not trying to be offensive in any way, but I do want to be honest with you. When I have seen people make photo tiles, one thing I see that can be corrected is the photos. You want to have a photo that is of a good quality, and you want to be able to see the faces clearly. So if you have too many people in the photo, it's hard to see all the faces, and then it just looks like a jumbled up mess. And that's not the goal, right? So let's look at Milo's first. So this is the first photo tile I made of Milo, and I made this, I think, like 2 years ago. What you notice is in every single letter, you can see his face clearly. You're not trying to figure out if that's a person. And if you are, your sight is worse than mine. Okay. I don't need to be at the optometrist you do. Okay. If you can't tell that this is an animal, you need to get yourself checked. Okay. So you see how his face is clear. I made sure to zoom all the way in. The photo is like it completely fills up the letter. You see that? Right? Because if you're looking at it like, is that my grandmother? That's not good. That's not good. Okay. So that's number one. I do not suggest doing this. Like, let's just say, for example, you're making a photo tile for your mom for Mother's Day. And your mom, you are one of 7 siblings. and the first letter is M. All of y'all don't need to be in the M. All of y'all don't need to be in the M. Stretch it out, okay? Everybody in the M, your mom got 7 kids. All of y'all don't need to be in the M. You see what I'm saying? So that's too many people. So if your mom has 7 kids, you might put 2 in here, okay? And you might be able to fit 3 in the O depending on the O, right? You want to be careful about the photos you use, the number of people in the photos, being able to see the people clearly in the photo. So this is one example. This is my other example with Miles. The goal for this photo is for you to be able to tell that this is a grad tile and that there's a person in the tile, right? So here's Miles, and you can tell he's in the photo, and you can tell this says grad. The goal is not for you to be able to see what's on his stole, because that's not the main feature of the tile. The main feature of the tile is the word grad, and that you can tell that this is a grad tile. This tile represents someone who's graduating, okay? I'm just saying, y'all be doing too much. Okay, y'all be trying to do mom with the kids, the grandkids, and the great grandkids all in the M. You can't. People be looking like, what does that say? Nobody can tell what is said. Nobody can tell what that is. Y'all be doing, and the pictures be dark. The picture, and I said it just like I meant it. The pictures be dark. Yeah, the pictures be dark. Like, where does that picture come from? Is that picture from this era? Where did we don't know? Okay, we need y'all to brighten the picture a little bit. Okay, we want to be able to tell what it is. Make sure the face is not cut off. Look at his face. I can see 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 his face. The goal is to see the face. Okay? You know I'm not lying. Okay? You got the whole, I'm talking about not just the family reunion, you got the park in there too. The name of the park, the other people in the park, somebody flying a kite in the back, dogs, ducks, a pond, a garden, flowers, trees, everything. Y'all be doing too much. Y'all be doing too much. Stop putting all those people in a 3-letter word, okay? Figure out what your tile is about. Okay? Okay? So I want to be clear about that. All right. So now that was the first thing I did. I found my photos. Find your photos. I personally use Google Photos because with Google Photos, I have said this before. If I take a picture right now with my phone, if I just pick up my phone and I take a picture of myself, I can open Google Photos and that photo is already going to be on my computer. When I look at it, if the photo is too dark, I can edit the photo. I can make it a little bit brighter because I know that once I print the photo, I'm going to lose a little bit of the quality of the photo. Not much, but some, okay? I'm just saying, y'all know I'm telling the truth. The reason why y'all laughing because you know I'm telling the truth. You know I am. Y'all see, you know I'm telling the truth. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? All right. So Google Photos is one way. Whatever editing software you want to use. On my phone, there's an app called there's an app that I like. It's called let me look at it. There's a free version of it and there's a paid version of it. It's called Polish. I like this app because let me see. Like if I click on photo right here, let me find a photo. Okay, so like here's a photo of the worthy hat, right? So I'm looking at a photo of the hat. Now that photo already looks good. I really don't need to edit this photo. But if I wanted to make it brighter or smaller or closer or whatever, I could. I can click on the filter and I can make it lighter. I can make it darker. I can crop it. I can do different things to it. But so there's one option in terms of an app. This app, Polish, it does have a free version. So with the free version, you just have like a limited number of filters. So that's one option. Let's use this as an example. Okay, so like see this photo right here? This is a photo of my kids, right? I would not use this photo if I was making a 4-letter word, even if it was mama, MAMA. I wouldn't use this because there's a lot of people in the picture. Unless I was going to like edit the photo. So I might click on the filter, I might make it a little bit brighter, right? And then I might, crop it a little bit. Let me click on adjust. Let me see if I can, let's see, click that. So I might crop it, click on crop, and then I would, like bring them in closer so you can actually see, their faces, because that is going to matter. Okay, is this helping you? Is y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Happy birthday, Kevin. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And so I don't ever let Miles take our picture with the with the selfie, because it makes it look like we're at his knees and he's not that much taller than us. Okay. All right. So first thing, photos. Make sure you have a photo that's bright. If it's not, brighten it in some way. If it's one person that you're focused on, make sure it's a clear picture of the person. You don't need a photo of someone who's far back, because you want to be able to see the person in the letters. Okay. You want to be able to see their full face in the letters. Remember, we talked about like with making shirts, you want to be able to see the design on the shirt. Same thing with these tiles, right? You're going to have it on display somewhere in your house. People don't need to be like, what is that saying? What is that saying? What is that saying? You don't need them to be able, especially if they pick it up and then they're like, oh, I dropped it. Now I got to call a coroner. Because why did you pick it up? I didn't. Why did you touch it? You could see it was a grand photo. You didn't even need to touch it. You look with your eyes, not with your hands. Okay, so photos. The second thing, after you have your photos, the second thing is your font, right? You want to make sure you have font that is big and bold, something that is going to help you with displaying the photos. The font that I used on this one was Impact. And the font that I used on this one is one from Creative Fabrica called, the coroner is coming, baby, because now you might as well say goodbye. The font that I use on this one is called University, and I got it from Creative Fabrica. And I used this one because it was big and bold and I liked it. Okay. Yeah, you want something big. So if you're on the Creative Fabrica site and you're looking through fonts, my suggestion is to look at display fonts, right? So let me show you what that means, or what I'm talking about, because you want something that's going to be big enough. Let me go here, present, share screen. Okay, so I'm on the Creative Fabrica website, right? And right here, if I just click on fonts, I can start to look through the fonts. There's also a tab right here where I can click on fonts. If I'm looking through fonts, right, I'm going to be looking for, hold on, display fonts. It's not letting me be great. Display means exactly what it says. You're putting something up for a display. So, like this Lucky Retro, I've used that one before. Now you see this one right here, this ABCD baseball. I wouldn't use this because it's too thin, right? It would be hard to put a photo in there. Ask Why is a popular one. I like that one. Mixed Notes, we used that when we did the mystery box. College Black is a nice one too. Varsity Signature is pretty good. I've used that one. I wouldn't use anything with this, like this because my text will be in all caps. You don't need anything with a split. AB. I got this one, but I didn't use it for this. So you see what I'm doing? I'm just looking through here and seeing if there's anything that like stands out to me in terms of, you know, I want to use that. Retro thick is nice. I like that. Retro thick. That's kind of cute. But you know, it also depends on what the goal is. So for a grad, I would stick with that university font. So let me click and find that one, university. This is the one that I use. No, that's not it. This is the one I use right here. This is this. It's just called university font. So if you are trying to look for the same one, that's the one I used. I wouldn't use anything with an outline. I would add the outline separately. Okay, so those are things that you should know. Okay, all right. So I'm going to stop sharing and see if there are any questions so far. Any questions so far? Hey, Karen. The thicker, the better. Oh, good, Diane. Thank you, Linda. The one I'm doing tonight, I'm doing another Milo tile, but I'm still going to show you how I did Miles's tile, but I'm making a different one for Milo to show you the process. Okay. Any questions? Did I miss anything? If you asked a question and I missed it, just ask it again. If you just joined and you forgot to like the video, get your thumbs together and like the video. Okay. Now we're getting ready to go into Leonardo Design Studio, and I'm going to take you through the process. You got your photos, you got your word in mind, whatever your word is, and you got your font, right? You got your photos, you got your whatever your word is, and you have your font. Okay, so those are the three things that you need to have before you even go in to start designing. Okay, photos, you made them brighter, it's not a whole bunch of people in there, font, and your word. Okay, I'm going into Leonardo Design Studio. All right. All right here. Okay. So we're in Leonardo Design Studio, and I'm going to remake the one that I did for Miles first. And then I'm going to do one. I'm actually going to make one, go through the full process for Miles. Okay. So let's go through the Miles one first. So the first thing I would do is come down here and I click on the T, and I'm just going to type grad. My caps lock is on. Okay. So the font, remember I told you it's called University. That's what I'm using. It's not welded, but it is on bold. It's not welded, but it is on bold. I'm going to click apply. When the font comes in, I'm going to make it big because, I'm going to be adding photos to this and I want to be able to really see it, right? So I'm going to even make the view bigger on my screen. Okay. So I have it. It's big. It looks pretty good. I clicked on T. My caps lock is on. I have my text. It's on the screen. The next thing I'm going to do is right click, and I'm going to go to paths, and I'm ungrouping the paths. The reason why I'm ungrouping the paths is because I'm going to be inserting a different photo into each letter. So if I go over here to my layers panel, I can see that I have four separate layers. Okay. Hey, Zena. All right. Okay. This is also a nice like memorial gift. Like for people, this is my opinion. For people who have lost a pet, like, you know, you might want to make something like this if you've lost a pet. It's a nice way to remember. Okay. All right. So I've ungrouped the paths. Y'all got that? Okay. So now I have four individual letters that I can click on. So I'm going to go to file and import, and I'm going to start to import the photos. I'm going to my downloads. You're going to see a lot of pictures of Milo because I've downloaded a lot of them. So let's start with this picture first. I'm going to click open, and I'm bringing the photo in as a background image. I'm not bringing it in as a print and cut. I'm bringing the photo in as a background image. So I'm going to click right here on background, and I'm going to click next. And you'll see that the photo looks grayed out. That's exactly what I want. Once I bring the photo in and it looks grayed out, that's fine. I'm going to go over here to my layers panel. See where I'm hovering? Follow the mouse. See where the mouse is? See the mouse? I'm over here at the mouse. I'm going to bring the photo to the front. Just going to click on the photo and just drag it to the front so it's at the top. Okay, so I have the photo at the top. So I'm going to make my screen, my view bigger. I'm clicking on F3 on my keyboard. I'm clicking on F3 to bring the view up. Let me bring it down a little bit. Why is it not letting me select it? Okay, that's fine. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. So when I duplicate, when I redo this, it's not going to be the exact same. I'm just going to fit it in wherever I can see his face. Okay, so I'm going to click on the photo. I don't know why it's not like letting me like select. Let me try to use my mouse pad. I don't know why it's doing it. Let me just like real dumb, don't you? That's fine. That's fine. I'll use my keyboard. All right, so I have the photo on top. I'm going to, let me bring the view up again. I'm going to, it's like not letting me select the photo for some reason. I don't have anything selected. Let me change my it's not letting me like select the photo, just the photo for some reason. I don't know why. But that's fine. That happens to me. That's something that, you know, just happens to me. It's fine. Let me see if I make it a little bit smaller. It's like not letting me select the photo. Let me try it. I'm going to open a new page and see if that'll help. Okay. Okay, so if I move it from there. All right. All right, so I'm making the photo a little bit smaller. And what I'm going to do is still bring the photo to the front. So I have the photo in the front. I have the photo in the front. You got your Romeo set up, AB? That's amazing. That's awesome. All right, now I'm gonna click on the page marks, and see how my paper is in portrait mode. I'm gonna put it in landscape mode just so it can, have all of the letters selected. So I'm clicking right here on the printer, and then it should already be in landscape mode, but since it's not recognizing it, let me just try to make sure that it will. Let me click OK. There it is. And then I'll turn the page marks off and then turn it back on. All right, so now I'm going to take the photo and I'm going to make it a little bit smaller because my goal is to see which letter this photo will work the best in. So if I bring this over, let's come over a little bit. All right, and click escape. All right, so I'm clicking on the photo. I have it as a background image. It is in front of the letters. So I'm going to just see, like, does it look good right there? Can I see his whole face? No, not really. I still need to make the photo a little bit smaller. So I'm selecting the photo. Okay, that kind of looks okay. That looks really good. I don't know if y'all can see that, but see how I can see his face. I can see his body. Nothing is cut off. That actually looks really good. That looks really good in the A. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see where I can see his photo clearly behind the letter A? Can y'all see that? Okay, good. All right, so now what I would do is select the photo. I will select the photo and I will select the letter A. So to me, it's best if you just do it from here, not from the layers panel. So I'm gonna click on the A and I'm gonna hold my shift key and I'm clicking on the photo. So I have the A and the photo, and I'm going to click on the option down here to intersect. It is the 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the fourth option down here at the bottom. And that changed the photo, that changed the letter to his photo. Anybody need me to do that again? Anybody need me to do that again? That looks good. I think that looks really good. Y'all got it? Or you need me to do it again? Oh, Deborah Browning, I'm not sure. I don't have a Mac. I'm not sure. It, I don't know. Does anyone know if the instructions are different on a Mac? One more time? Okay. How about you going to see it again when I do the other letters? If you don't get it, if you aren't able to pick it up when I go through the other three letters, then I'll definitely do it again, okay? Hey, Joyce. Okay, so look. So now I'm going to go to File and Import. I'm bringing another photo. So I already used that photo. I'm gonna use this one this time, right? I'm gonna click Open. I'm bringing the file in as a background image. I'm bringing the file in as a background image. I'm going to click Next, and I'm gonna shrink it down a little bit because it's big, right? It's big, and I'm gonna bring the view up on my screen. Okay, so the photo needs to be in front. So here's the photo right here. See where I am? Follow my mouse. See my mouse? See my mouse here? I'm going over here to the bottom. I'm at the photo that I just brought in. See where I am? I'm at the photo that I just brought in. I'm going to click on this photo and I'm bringing it to the front because the photo has to be in the front of the letters. So when I click on the photo, I'm still going to make it a little bit smaller because it's still kind of big. So now I'm going to bring the view up a little bit so we can really see what's going on. Still make it a little smaller. I might just make this again, y'all. Like, my son is looking really, really cute. All right. So I would click on the photo. I think I need to still make it a little smaller. And I'm going to just go through the letters, the G, the R, and the D to see which one I like, to see which one is going to look the best. I want to be able to see his face. Okay, so this D is not working because this D is cutting his face off, right? So the D is not good. Let's try R. R is not so good unless maybe if I make the photo smaller. Let me see if I make the photo smaller. Oh, I might be able to try D again if I make it. Now that does, no. Let's try G. Let me make it a little bit smaller. Let's try R. I think I'll be able to. Let's try D. Let's see if I make it a little bit smaller. Still got to cover the full letter. Okay, so G is working. I'm going to go with G. All right, so I have the full letter covered. I have his face. I can see his face. And I'm going to select the G and the photo. So I'm clicking on the photo. I can look right here and see the photo is selected. I'm going to hold my shift key and select the G. So I have the G and the photo. I'm coming down here to the 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth option. And I'm going to click intersect. And so now you can see this is what we have so far. Thank you. Okay. Oh, hey, Lanita. Okay, y'all got that? Thank you. Okay, so we got the G and we got the A. Give me a G. G, you got your G, you got your G. Give me a A. A, you got your A, you got your A. Give me a D. D, you got your D, you got your D. Sorry. We didn't worry about R. Don't worry about it. All right, listen. Okay, we're going to the next letter. We're going to import photo. Let's go with let's go with this one. All right, we're gonna bring it in as a background image. Background image. Next, stop. Okay, I'm gonna make it smaller because it's biggie. Okay, let's bring the view up. All right, so clicking on it, let me click escape. Now the photo is really big, right? So, but I'm still gonna try to make it fit in the D or the R. But I need to have his face, I need to have his body, and the whole letter needs to be covered. So I'm gonna find the one that's gonna give me the best option. Uh-oh, I didn't bring the photo to the front. No. This one might be my best bet. Okay, so let me move it over just a little bit. All right. Oh, that's a lot of cutoff. It's fine. Make it a little bit smaller. Let's see R again. I think I'm gonna go with R. No, I'll have to make it bigger. If y'all are commenting right now, I can't see it, but give me a second. So the full letter needs to be covered. I think that's it. So I'm gonna try R. So I'm gonna select the photo and the, make sure it's in the front. I'm selecting the photo and the letter. So I'm holding my shift key, selecting the photo and the letter, and I'm going to go to the fourth option, intersect. Let me see. Let's look at that bigger. So far, that looks good. Now I'm loving the G. I'm loving the G. I'm really loving the G. I'm really loving the G. The G is giving me goosebumps. G for goosebumps. G for really good. G for great. G for good job. G for you better graduate. G for you was getting on my nerves. Okay. I'm better. And we're back. Okay, we're on D. File, import. He made me do that. I blame him. D, I'm clicking on open, background image, next, bringing it down. Bringing it up. All right, gotta bring the photo to the front. All right. Ooh, come on, son. You better be looking to the side of your photo. It's giving Olin Mills. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna stick with that. So I'm selecting the photo and the D, and I'm going to intersect. I'm holding my shift key. I have the photo and the D, and intersect. Uh-oh, where my stuff went? Undo. You know why I know I did that? Because this other stuff is selected. Hold on. Let's move this AV. So it's not. It shouldn't impact that though. I'm gonna just move this stuff over for right now, just so I don't get any drama. All right, so I'm selecting both the photo and the D, and I'm going to go to intersect. All right, there we go. All right, so now let's bring all of this back up, put it all back together like that. All right, and let's select everything. We're selecting everything, and I want to go to arrange, align objects. Let's align them to the bottom. Okay, that's great. All right, so now this looks great. Now I know you're wondering, like, why can't you really see the D? It's because the full photo is not on the actual paper, but it's going to be. Let me show you. All right, so we have all the letters. Hopefully y'all were able to follow that. Is Olin Mills. I remember that? Looking into the abyss. You got to have your hands like this. And they had an oval. All of the shapes were just ovals. Olin Mill, O for oval. Okay? All right? Okay. So now I'm going to click escape. And I'm going to go ahead and right click and group this. And I want to make it smaller because it's big, right? It's really big. But I want y'all to be able to see it. All right. So y'all know I'm not lying. Okay, so look, do you see that I have 4 photos? You can see the face clearly. You know what this is all about, right? So this looks really good, right? But I told you that the size of this tile from my measurements is 3.75 by 7.75. So I need to make sure that when I put this all together, it's going to be that size, right? But also, hopefully, let me stop sharing so you can see this. Hopefully you can see that I put a border around this, right? Because I wanted the letters to be very pronounced, but I also wanted this to just be one sticker. So when I made this is all stuck together. It's one sticker because of the way that I made the border around the letters. Okay. Y'all got that part? Y'all got that part? Thank you. He did, Songbird. He has made so many stoves, it's not even funny. He's not even taking any orders right now because he is in stove purgatory. Maybe he is in stove purgatory in this moment. Okay. All right. So I'm going back in to share, but I wanted you to see that, but you're going to see it anyway. So I'm getting ready now. I'm getting ready to add I'm still going to do a purple border. Maybe I might do gold, but I'm pretty much leaning towards purple because it's like it goes with the color scheme. Black would probably look nice. White might look nice. Gold might, like an old gold, might also look nice. We'll look at that. All right, so I'm going back in, but I wanted you to see that part. How y'all feeling so far? Before I start sharing, how are y'all feeling? Y'all feeling like I can do this? From Lowe's. Zena, this is the back. You can get the SKU number. And this tile is linked below the video already. So if you don't have time to write this down or screenshot, you can get the link. You can click on the link below. When I was there earlier today, there were a lot of these. These are in the, like, with the bathroom tiles, like the wall tiles. There are 2 different tile areas. Don't worry about if my elbow is ashy. Worry about if your elbow is ashy. I'll be worried about the wrong thing. That's the problem right there. I already figured it out. Okay. All right. So now I have the letters, right? This looks great. I love it. I think this looks really good. I feel like I did the same thing. I did. The girl got one way of doing it. Don't worry about it. All right. So look, I'm going to select this. And I am going to, right now, the size of this does not matter. The size of this does not matter. This is one of those times where size doesn't matter, right? Sometimes it does. This is one of the times when it doesn't. Okay, so I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. All right. And I'm going to come down here to right here where it's like the build contours, and I'm going to add the offset. So I'm coming right here to the star with the star, right? I'm just saying okay. The star with the star, right? And I'm going to click right here on editable contour cut only, editable contour cut only, and I am going to include the holes. Include the holes. I always have a problem with the L. It doesn't come through, so it doesn't sound like I'm saying include the holes. It sounds like I'm saying something completely different. I am saying HOLES. Okay, so just know that. All right, so right here is where I would decide on the color of my offset, right? So I can come down here and like, let's just say I want purple, right? I can move this down and then click right here. And, you know, I can decide like, do I want it lighter? Do I want it darker? Do I want it royal? Like I can like really make decisions. Do I want it indigo, right? You didn't see anything? You didn't see anything? What do you mean? Hey, Visionary Creations. All right, so I'm going to click right here. I do have include holes. I'm going to click right here. I'm going to keep clicking. You see there's an offset. See the offset is growing. It's getting bigger, bigger. I told you I wanted the offset to be so thick that it was connecting the letters. It's connecting the letters. I wanted that. I wanted that to happen like that. Okay, good. Ashy, she's not ashy. She's very much moisturized. It's giving, she's moisturized. Okay, look, see that? See how my my offset is bigger. So this is what purple looks like. But since I already did purple, do I want to do purple again? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what ooh, ooh, I don't love that. Oh no, I don't like that. Why did he go to a school that had red? That looks pretty good too. Now I like this black. I like this. This is like dark green-ish. It's kind of cute or whatever. What y'all think? Purple or black? Y'all like this? Y'all like this one with black? Can't do red, Zena, because his school colors are not red. Okay, let's go with that. Let's go with black. I'm going to click apply. If you're wondering about my offset size is 0.114. 0.114. Now that is thick, but I like it. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to click apply. See that? Make it bigger so y'all can see it. That looks good. That looks really good. Okay. So that's how you do it. This is exactly how you do it. So you see that all of my letters are connected. I like it like that. Now, when I'm ready to get this printed and cut with my Juliet, this is where I would make sure the size is right, right? So I will come down here to color picker and I will look at the size. So right now the width is 9.120. I know that's too big. So I'm going to change the size. I told you the width is 7.75. So I'm going to click on 7.75, right? Uh-oh, undo. Hold on. I'm going to group this first. Select everything and group it. So I'm going to group this and then change it to 7.75. Like that. That's fine. And I actually want the height to be 3.75. Let's do 3.70. It's giving thin. It's giving Stephen King. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine like this. I'm gonna keep it just like this. Okay, thank you. All right, so now what I'm going to do is go back to build contours. I'm clicking on the star with the star, and I'm going to click on the print and cut logo, right? And this is exactly what I wanted to do. I do want to include the holes because I want that the inner part of the G, the R, and the D, I want that to be cut out. So I'm going to click apply, and I'm going to, let's zoom out so we can see it again. This looks really good to me, right? So I would click on, I don't need the page marks. I can just have the marks just like this. And I would click send design. I would click send, and it's going to cut just like this. So now I'll go through the whole process, right? So I can click send to printer, and I'm going to be using my Canon MX470. I use other photo paper, and I use preview before printing. The print quality is automatically on high. I'm not mirroring this. I'm not going to mirror this because this is not sublimation. And I'm going to click OK. Y'all know I don't keep paper in my printer because I don't need any drama. So I'm going to click OK. This is what my printed image will look like. I think it looks great. This is the paper. I told you I like this paper because it's super thin. I'm going to go put the paper in the printer and get this printed. Well, you think I'm really, really good right now. I better not say it too loud because Mary Brown going to be telling me right here. Oh, yeah. Everybody wants to hear that. Start printing. Okay, so it's going to print. Thank you. You want to say hi to Mary Brown again? Come on. You want to say hi to Mary Brown? Hey. You show her your black lips. You want me to show her the picture of your lips and your teeth? His private lips and teeth? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to let this print. I'm going to stop sharing for a second. I do think it's important that I say this, though. So you see how it's landscape on the paper? When I put this on my mat, I'm also going to put it on the mat in this same exact direction so it'll know where to cut. I already did a test cut, and the settings that worked were 10 and 55. 10 and 55 was perfect. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing. Evelyn, and he gonna need a coroner too. Yeah, okay. That's I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm still gonna make the one with his because I do really feel like I need to redo his. It's been a long time. Y'all, we had another dog named Gizzy. Gizzy was so cute. Oh my gosh. So cute. So cute. Anybody else read this? Anybody else read Jesus Calling? It was really good today. Very, very good today. It's good every day. Let's bring the table up. You do, Brandy? It's good, right? This is my mat. Maybe I'll give one of those to my mom. She might want it. Oh, it's looking really good, y'all. Okay, here's the printed image, and here's my mat. I did this with my Cricut, Marilys. I did this with my Cricut. I'll put the link in a minute. Okay, so here's my image. I told you I like this ink. I like this paper because it's dry. It's not smearing. It's nothing on my hands, right? So I'm going to just put this on my mat, just at the bottom corner. You know, with your Romeo or your Juliet, you print from the bottom corner, right? So that's why I'm putting this in the bottom corner. But I'm also, this is where the transparent vinyl comes into play. Let me get mine. So I have one that's already open, right? Here's my transparent vinyl. Let me kind of move this down so y'all can see what I'm doing right here. Hey. Don't worry about it. All right, so I'm gonna cut a piece of this that's big enough to cover this. If I was a pair of scissors, what would I be? If I was a pair of scissors, I wouldn't be me. If I was a pair of scissors, what would I be? If I was a pair of scissors, I wouldn't be me. Okay. This is just vinyl. This is also optional. You hear something. Hey, babe. Everything good? Good. Hey, babe, if he goes to the door, please let him out. Thank you. You can eat our food. So I said this is optional. You don't have to use this, but it just protects the photos, right? Now, of course, I have to do this in a way that, you know, is going to be easiest for me. So I'm going to do it like this. Hey, Jen. So see how this is clear, transparent vinyl. It's called Oracal transparent vinyl, right? So I'm going to put it down here. And then I'm going to use my my scraper. And then just scrape and pull. Because I don't want air bubbles on my photo. Thank you, baby. See that? Now, I will say this process is 2 billion times easier in Leonardo Design Studio than it is in Cricut Design Space. Cricut Design Space, you can do it. It's just, to me, it's a lot of steps. And you can't print this big. You have to print the letters separately and then line them up. Yeah, me too, man. So I'm kind of scraping a little hard because I don't want any air bubbles. See that? If you do get an air bubble, like I got one right there, just kind of push it up so it's off the photo and then just pop it. Like that. Okay, see that? Now he's crying. All right, so let me get this started. Oh, see, I have it in here. It looks good. That looks really good. Hopefully y'all can see how good that looks. I like to line mine up with this little lip, right? Like that. And I'm just going to move this up so that my blade is right here in this little corner. I might have to go get him because Peter don't really like to deal with him. I'm not going to do a test cut because let me see if y'all listen. Y'all good? Yeah. I'm not going to do a test cut because I already know I already did a test cut when I made the first one. So my settings are on 10 and 55. 10 and 55. Y'all, we good? Are we? Am I frozen? 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 Nisha's only have cricket thus far. Okay, let me drop the cricket link right quick. Okay, good. That's the only way to check. I have to do that. If I don't do that, I won't know. So literally the only way to know I'm frozen. Okay? There's no other way to know. All right. Photo tiles. Okay. Photo. Oh, that was with my photos 2 letters. I did that one. With this one right here, y'all, this one is alive, so it's a little bit longer, but I'll give you the one that's just a regular tutorial too. So this is what was with my Cricut Explorer Air 2. And I also did it where it wasn't live. I just made like a recorded, it was called glass tile. No, photo tile. Okay. I did this one with my Cricut Maker. Hey, paging Dr. Ramona. Okay. All right. So for my Cricut folks, there you go. I've done it with the Cricut Explorer 2. I've done it with the Cricut Maker. I've done this with, don't worry about if I did it with anything else. We're on this. All right. So now I'm going to go back to Leonardo Design Studio, clicking right here. And I'm going to click Send to Cutter. And I'm going to click OK. Let's see if it's going to go. If it doesn't, sometimes this acts stupid, y'all. So I have to unplug this. Y'all hear him? Okay. So now it's reading the registration lines. It's going to look for the corner. No worries. Oh, Lord, that one was a drama. That's the only way to know. Ooh, Brandy. Okay, see that? Y'all saw how good that was, right? So now I will get my glass tile. Babe, will you let him in? might have to go get him, y'all. There it is. Thunder. All right, so here's the towel. You know, you might want to clean this off with alcohol. So I have some alcohol right here. And paper towel. Sit. Why were you out there screaming? I bet Mary Brown will say she didn't hear that. That wasn't you. That was a different dog. Right? The alcohol will dry fast, especially if you get some, you know, that are in a box or they've been sitting on the shelf for a while. They're probably really dusty, right? Okay. So there's that. Get down and stop. All right. So let me tell you what I want to do now. This is cut all the way through. I know what you were gonna say. So this is cut all the way through. So I would just use now. You can. I feel like y'all need to be looking at me and listening. Hey, Tanya. Okay, listen. Because this clear coat on top is vinyl, you can actually use transparent the transfer tape to move this over. I'm not going to do that. Because I have the letters connected, I'm able to pick this up as one sticker. Does that make sense? Hey, Carm, see? Hey. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Because I connected these letters, I'm able to pick this up as one sticker. You can do this design in Cricut Design Space. The only problem with doing it in Cricut Design Space is it will not let you cut this big. It's going to say that, you know, it won't cut that big. All right. So just know that. And because I use sticker paper, this is sticky in the back, right? So I'm just going to pick this up. See that? Down so y'all can see that. You have to watch me. You're watching me. I'm just saying in Cricut Design Space, you can't make it this size. You would have to cut do 2 letters at a time because it's not going to let you print. It might. Maybe I'm lying. I have lied before in my life unintentionally. Right? But people sell this kind of stuff. Like y'all get into the habit of making your own stuff so you're not buying from people. Okay? So here's the photo. It's just one sticker, right? And now I'm going to be very, very careful about how I place this on this glass tile. Okay. Thank you. All right. So I'm just be like super careful about, you know, how I place it down. Because once it's down, right? Once it's on there, it's on there. I can't, ain't no turning back. Don't worry about if my hair is stuck to this KTM mask. Worry about if your hair is stuck to the KTM mask. Okay. So I start like at the bottom. Then I just kind of line it up. Try to make sure nothing is hanging off and it's not too big, you know, beaky. That looks good. I messed it up right there in the middle a little bit. Hey, Vanetta. See that? And then I would just use one of those mini easels. Now you can add felt to the back of this, right? I think I learned that from Miss Victoria, like so to kind of smooth it out, give it like a finishing touch kind of thing. Make that a bit wider, like that. Okay, thank you. All right, y'all got it. Thank you. So, what did we learn? Thank you, Brandy. What did we learn? Thank you, Shay. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Ruth. We're not having the whole family in the M. Since y'all not saying what y'all learned, I'm gonna tell you what you learned. We're not having the whole family in the M. Okay. Uh-oh, sorry. Sorry, Easel. Let me put on my Vaseline. Y'all not trying to have me out here looking like Chris Rock talking about how much for one reel. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Hold on, let me fix this. It's hard to do this backwards like that. I'm gonna pour it in my hand for 15 cents. I'm not doing that either. Okay. You can do this in Canva, Shay. The problem with doing it in Canva is, well, there might not be a problem. There might not be a problem at all. You can do it in Canva and then bring it into Leonardo Design Studio and try to cut it. Okay. Use a thick font. Yes. Use a thick font. Use bright photos, right? If you are one of 7, maybe the 2 favorites are in the M, in the first M. Then y'all work your way down. Then you get to the next 3, like maybe it's the 3 middle children, right? Maybe they in the O. They in the O, right? Because middle children are different. Middle children are different. They're a whole different breed of children, right? And then towards the end, the kids, the ones that gave mama all the trouble. Okay. The ones that wasn't potty trained till they were 11. Those being the second M. Okay. But we're not putting all of them in one M and then we putting all of them in one O and then all of them in the other M. We're not doing that. Okay. And if your mom has a lot of grandkids, some of the grandkids gonna be in a different tile. Okay. They might say grandma, like in a whole separate tile. Okay. Okay. G stands for getting on my nerves. G stands for get yourself together. Okay. Brenda, I know. Nobody want to sleep with him in the bed with him because he's still on wet duty. Like, no, 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 no. I'll sleep on the floor. I'll make a pallet. Don't worry about me. I'm good. All right. Our love landers, then you on this one. Our love landers. You on this size tile. I don't have the link for this one, but you can look for it when you go to Lowe's. Okay, you on this size. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go through the whole thing again. I'm not gonna make it, but I'm gonna go through the process again just so to make sure y'all got it. And I'm using photos of Milo, and just so you can see the process, okay? But I want y'all to know to use a big font. Use a big bold font. You want something big. You don't want something that's too narrow. You don't want a script font. You definitely do not want a script font. You don't want any font that has any like special characters. You don't need any of that. Um, you want to be able to see the photos through the letters. Okay. G stand for now you need to get a job. Okay. G stand for get out of my pocket. Okay. S stand for bring your school stomach. Okay. That's what the S is going to stand for. Okay. Miles. S stand for bring your school stomach. Don't bring your house stomach back to this house. Bring your school stomach. Whatever your appetite was when you were over there at school, that's the stomach you bring to the house. Okay? I'm gonna be real clear. He gonna know. He gonna know, baby, because that dude ate 14 tacos last time we had tacos together. I said, you know what? I guess I'm not even hungry. Don't even worry about me. Okay. Okay. Tomorrow we're going to get some dessert. You already had dessert. You had everything. You had everything. Okay. All right. So anyway, let's go here. T for text. I'm going to use a big bold font. I'm using Impact this time. Impact is a good one. Made Tommy is also a good one. You can get those from design, not design bundles. You can get those from the font. So this time let's type Milo, Milo, and let's look at Impact. Impact is really good. This one is Steam Demo. That's a big one. Let's see what this one is. Space Story. Oh, I bet that would be cute. That one came from Creative Fabrica. Space Story. That's a good one. That's a really good one, y'all. Um, uh, mm, mm, maybe I didn't use Impact. Maybe that's Made Tommy. Hmm. I think it's Made Tommy. I'm gonna use Made Tommy. Yeah, that's big and bold. All right, so I would make this big. I would make it wide, right? I want it to be big, and I want it to like really fill up his face, right? So I would also click on this. So I got my font. I have my text. I'm going to right click. I'm going to go to paths, ungroup paths. And with the letters, since they're individual letters now, I can make it, I can make individual letters wider. So like I can make that I wider. I can make this L wider. I can make this O. I can make it more narrow so that I can really get a good portion of like his face, depending on what it is. Or I can make it wider like this, right? All right, so that looks good. So let's click on File, Import, and let's start with this one with the teeth. Come on, teeth. I'm bringing it in as a background image. Next. Come on, teeth. Let me make it bigger, biggie. Good night, AB. Okay. Okay, you got that? See the teeth? It's the teeth. Right? So let's zoom out a little bit so we can make it a little bit smaller, right? So make it a little bit smaller like that. Right there. All right. All right, let's make these back big so we can see it. All right, and so then now let's see what letter this will fit nicely in. Come on, teeth. I want to be able to see the teeth. Oh, wait, I got to bring the photo to the front. Oh, yeah. This is the one. So I'm going to select, hold on, undo. I'm going to select the photo and the letter. So I'm holding the shift key. So I got the photo and the letter. Let's find the letter. Which one is it? It's this one. Okay, and the photo. And I'm going to intersect. Bam, baby! Look at that. It's the teeth. It's the teeth. Thank you. Okay. So now I would do the same thing again, right? So I'm gonna now that's really really cute. You ain't gonna lie, you looking cute or whatever. You looking cute or whatever. Okay, so I would go to file and import, and I'll bring in another photo. So now this one right here, I started to make a whole video about flatten, just using him, because this is what he does after a walk. He'll like exactly like that with his flat body on the ground. But I'm not going to use that one because I don't like the coloring in it. But let's find another one. I like this one. Let's see. Oh, I like this one. Oh, I like this one too. Let's use this. Oh, I can't decide. I like this one. Let's bring it in as a background image. And let's bring the photo to the front. Let's make it big. The only way I can use this in the O is if I could see his whole. Let's see. Let me click on the O and make it more narrow. See, but do you see what I'm doing? I'm making sure his whole face is in there. I'm making sure I have the whole letter. Like I'm going through the whole thing. I'm not just filling in the let me see if I could do it with M. I might not be able to use this picture. I might. Let me see. I'm gonna try M. So I'm gonna select the photo and the letter, and I'm going to intersect. That's cute. I like that one, y'all. I'm gonna click file, import. Let me find another one. Like this one. Background image, next. So I'm just gonna make it smaller. This would be perfect for the L. So I'm gonna come up. And I'll bring the photo to the front. Hopefully y'all are remembering. Hopefully seeing me do it a lot of times is helping you remember the process, right? So let's click escape. We're not doing barking. We're not doing barking. No, that's not gonna let me do it. Let's see if I can make it bigger on this one. That's cut off so much. Let me try L again. I wonder if I could flip the photo. Oh, but then that would flip his thing. Let me see something. Arrange. Yeah. It did flip the let me make the L wider. No. Might not be able to use this one. It's gonna make me sad. Let me flip it back. Because I have to cover the whole letter plus get the face. The face is what's important. Let me try this. So I'm gonna try this with the O. Ah, why did I do that? Undo. That's cute enough. Oh, I like that. Okay, let me do the L. Import. Mm, it's gonna have to be this one. Background. Next. Bring the photo in front. I'm gonna see the comments in a minute, y'all. I'm gonna see the chat in a minute. Right now, I can't see it though. I'm focused. I'm in my focused era. Oh, undo. Didn't mean to do that. So it does take some, patience, but you want to do it right. I think that one is, I think this is going to be good. All right, so let me select the photo and the L. Hopefully it won't delete everything. And I don't really love that L, but we're going to go with it. All right, let me do the paper. Make sure the paper is landscape. Click OK, click OK, OK. And then click on page marks like that. And then select the whole thing, doing Control A. And making it smaller. I like the O. I don't love the L, but I would still just go with it. And then I would just select all of it. Let me click on this page marks again. And move it over like that. And then I would come down here to the build contours. I'd add an offset to this. So I would come down here, include holes. And I would do something like maybe like orange or blue, because he has this blue right here. I like that. I think that looks good. And I would just like, you know, make him a little offset. That looks really cute. It looks very cute. And then I don't know about that blue though. Something a little more bold like that. And then I would click apply. All right, see that? Bigger, bigger. Good night. See that? Let me make it a little smaller. Y'all see that? Me too. Okay. And so then I would just do the same thing that I did. I would go to print and cut. And then, you know, I would make this, you know, I would do the print. I would go back and do the thing, you know, back down here. I would make sure the size though, because this is the time to make sure of the size, right? So the size is 7.75. Uh-oh, I always do that. I have to group it all together. So select the whole thing, right click, group, and then change the size 7.75. And then I will make this, I think the height of it is fair. I don't really like that O. Let me make it a little shorter. Just so the O is not so Olin Mills. Okay, I like that. I think it's really, really cute. Then I just come down here and go to cutting contours, include holes. And then I would click apply, and then I would click send design, and then I would click send, and then I would send this to the printer. Okay, he is. Okay, and that's it. All right. All right. Did I miss any questions? Did I miss any questions? Char Black. Did I miss any questions? Yeah, Brandy, you made that for him. He tried to chew it up, but we took it off. Did I miss any questions? Everything is linked below. In my opinion, I think you should get the towels while they're on sale. These towels were $2.17 at Lowe's. $2.17 at Lowe's. These make a nice graduation gift. This is something nice to do for mom. You could do MAMA, and you know, if it's 4 of y'all, one child per letter. Put the problem child last. Okay, so favorite, second favorite, third favorite, last. If you are the problem child and you're making it, put yourself first. Okay, advice. You're welcome. Okay, $2.17. These were, I forgot, $3, $2 and some change. They were cheap. They were on sale. But these are $2.17. I've never seen them that cheap. I've never seen these that cheap. So this is the one I made today on the live. This is the previous Milo towel I made. This is an old one. And this is the one I made earlier with the purple background, the purple border. Okay. Problem child last. And if they be like, well, I'm the oldest, why you put me first? Because you the oldest and you created the problems. That's why mama don't have no hair and no eyelashes and no eyebrows. She don't pluck them all off dealing with you. You the reason. Okay. Okay. But say it over the phone. Don't say it in person. Call them and say it. Okay. All right. Did we accomplish our goal? To learn how to make photo tiles for any occasion. Did we accomplish our goal? Thank you. Oh, bunnies. Okay, good, great. All right, let me say what I said about road rage. Y'all, please do not engage in road rage. It is unnecessary. And it could, what it could lead to. You know what it could lead to. And even if you've never been involved in road rage, just seeing road rage should make you not want to engage in road rage because it's scary, even for the people who don't even have anything to do with it, right? If you're just driving down the road and you see two people, driving and they're swerving and they're arguing, it's scary. It's scary to me. I don't know about you. It is very scary to me. So just don't engage. Do not engage. If somebody is trying to have road rage with you, you keep your eyes on the road. You keep your head face forward so you can arrive alive. Okay? All right? Okay, so if somebody don't put their blinker on, you just assume their blinker doesn't work. Okay, or you can go back to Will Smith. He has a song. You saw my blinker. Beep. I didn't tell him to make that song. I didn't tell him to make that song. He made the song on his own. Okay, all right. She has road rage. It's really scary. I'm serious. I will talk to your daughter. It's very scary. It's scary to me. I don't like to see. I don't like to see. I don't watch fights. I don't let anybody send me like fights on my phone and stuff. I don't watch fights. I don't like to see people arguing and stuff like that. I don't like that kind of stuff. It's very scary to me. But thank y'all for joining me. If you did not get a chance to like the video, please like the video. If you missed part of the tutorial where I demonstrated this process, please go back and watch it from the beginning, because I went through the full thing, all of it, from the rooter to the tutor. Okay. Okay, from the rooter to the tutor. All right. If you want a giveaway, please make sure you have sent me your mailing address, and I'm going to send them out to you. We will do one more giveaway. These are the only ones that I have left. If y'all are not interested, I'm not offended. But these are really cute. These are really cute. We'll do a giveaway for these. Y'all probably don't want these. It's fine. I'll keep these for myself. But we'll do a giveaway for this. All right. And we'll get out of here. Okay. All right. You already sent it, Bobby? Okay, perfect. Thank you. All right, let's do one more giveaway. This is going to be the word. My caps lock is on, so if you want to make sure yours is like mine for some reason, turn on your caps lock. Share. Okay. That's the word. Okay. You're not U.S. residents only. Showing up? Okay. That's for Jennifer Ricci. Let me write that down. Jennifer Ricci. Good luck to everyone. Okay, y'all ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jennifer Ricci and Bobby Laveau, sit this one out. Okay, sit this one out. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Money! All right. All right, congratulations. Maimone, send me your mailing address. I think I have it. I don't know. Just send it to me just so I can remember. And I will send these out to you. These are really cute. These are very, very cute to me. I like them. They're very cute. All right. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate you more than I can even express, more than I can put into words. I am grateful for you. I'm grateful for your time. And hopefully you found this helpful and you learned a thing or two. If you did, make sure you share the video with somebody who will also find it helpful. And if you didn't like the video, like it. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Check to make sure you still subscribe if you were already subscribed. And we're going to say goodnight. And if nobody has told you they love you, I love you. Let me turn this off and let's take that off. Let's take that off. Let's say goodbye to the people. Come on. I'm gonna say goodbye to the people. Say goodbye to the people. Say goodbye to the people. Thank y'all for being here. Mary Brown, let me know if you want this PNG. I can send you this file of your sponsor, or you can make one of your own. Okay, say goodbye to the people. Say we love the people. Did you say it or not? Don't you put your long neck over here. All right, bye y'all. See y'all Friday. I'll be live Friday with my hats.